In the book, The Message by Ta-Nehisi quotes, sorry if I'm butchering that, but there was a lot of powerful statements and suggestions that he mentioned. One of them was that I can basically relate to is understanding and explaining oneself as an ethnicity, and it can be not it can also be like international, as in how he explained it, as he saw a Dallas Cowboy get injured. He was hit by another player and he ended up being hospitalized. So his life changed, and that for him was what he will quote. He says, they'll always haunt you, and that was his haunt when it came to sports illustrates. As he read about this, he basically put himself in that player's shoes, took his place, and was living it as he read through his story and wanting a better understanding of how he feels, the anger, what he felt, like why he was hit, like the changes in his life. And I can relate to that because that's how I feel when I see another Hispanic person that they've been detained, that ICE or Trump is destroying their life in different ways, that you can basically put yourself in their shoes and understand what's going on and feel what they're feeling as you read the articles that are put out there of these families. So I can relate to quotes on that part. And he does say that words are powerful as you organized a story. So storytelling in this is very important, and I do believe that it's true because storytelling can just educate you and drive you in to, if it's a situation or if it's a fairy tale story that you just go into, and stories take you so many places. But that's another thing he talked about, and it's just, it affects in religion with so many aspects of Jews and them Pakistanis, as them asking them what religion they are, and based on that, if they're Christianity, they have the past. So that kind of opens your mind on how religion works in the world in different areas, and that he just talked about one, and it brings big events as Joy to Floyd of what happened to him, that after unfortunate events, it's when we as people start to get educated, we start to wonder what's going on, why the injustice, why it keeps happening. So we start to become more educated on and start basically reading books on Black authors, colored people, and making them understand that there's so much going on in the world that it's not talked about until it becomes nationwide. So that's a little bit of that, and also just visiting different areas is understanding what is not told. As he puts, evil will win, and I believe that is true. He talks about a lot of slavery, and about another writer that he related to. So he just tries to understand what it is that makes writers go back to the first place, as in slavery, and try to explain and educate others on what it is, the importance that we need freedom, and how it came, and how the sacrifices that came with that as well. So the message had a lot of messages in between that story, so it was very empowering.